Hello everyone, come closely here. I'm very excited and honored to have Gail here today. He is my general manager and vice president in my company, and I always wanted to interview him because I find him so inspiring for so many ways. He is not only a great leader, but also a father of 3 lovable kids. In the meantime, he maintained his body super fit. So I always wonder how does he manage it? Sadly, he's leaving us soon to a new job. But luckily today, I got a chance to interview him. Gail, would you have a quick greeting to everyone, our audience?
Of course, yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Gail, and I guess I'm honored as well to be interviewed here. So it's a good opportunity for me to share some of my thoughts. So yeah, looking forward to it.
So how do you feel in your new role? Because you already started, right?
I have.
Yeah. How do you feel the new role?
I'm both excited and a little bit scared as well, because there's a new team, it's new products, and it's a new company, and I'm moving, and so there's a lot of things that I'm trying to wrap my head around and getting used to. So, but I'm mostly just super excited about the opportunity and looking forward to get into things and looking forward to start adding value. I mean, that's right now it's just trying to learn and absorb and getting into things, right? And you don't feel that you're necessarily adding too much value. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward, is to feel that, okay, I can actually give something back to the new organization as I feel that I do here at Rockstar. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure if only me or everybody curious, because now you're already the top leader in our company, and our company currently now is going really, really well.
Right.
So you're leading new company.
Another company, yes.
And another country.
Yes.
It's a big change.
It's a big change, absolutely. Yeah. It's a big change for me personally, and it's a big change for my family, of course, because they're joining me, right? Like you said, I'm leading this company right now, and now I'm moving into this other role of leading another company. So from my perspective, the role itself, in terms of the scope and what I do, you can in many ways say that it's the same, right? Because I'm a general manager here and run this company, and now I'm moving over to another company and running that company. So it's new team, new people, new products, new market, all those things. But the role in itself and what I do is kind of the same. So that makes it a little bit more comfortable, right? Because I know what I'm getting myself into, more or less.
Yeah,
so,
but more challenges.
It's different challenges, and like I said, new things that you need to get used to and learn. I'm moving as well, and that's a big piece of it, right? Because once you settle down in a certain place, everything around you is familiar, and familiar is safe, right? Now I'm going to move to another country. Everything's new. I don't know anyone. I don't know where anything is. So that will be a little bit of a change because everything is new. But I welcome it. I'm looking forward to it.
But what motivated to do this change? Or you want to move to a new country, or you want to?
Well, it's a little bit of both. I mean, I don't have any reason for wanting to leave this company and leave this job, because it's a fantastic company and the people here and what we've achieved. So it wasn't necessarily wanting to move from Rockstar, but I've been in the role for 7 years, and there's part of me that's also wanting to go after something new, get a new challenge, try something different. But I still wanted to do it in the company that I work for from the board organization. So I was never looking for anything outside. And then the other thing also, when you're leading a company, over some time, in my view, it makes sense for others to come in and kind of bring new perspective and new energy and maybe challenge some of the things that we've done in the past. And so that was the other motivation. I wanted for someone else to come in and take my role here at Rockstar and continue to move the company forward.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because sometimes when we stay in one position for very, very long time, probably you lost some view, like a vision.
There's always a risk for that, right? That you're kind of stuck in your own way, and this is how I think that it's the best way forward. And just making sure that you get some other perspectives. Now, the leadership team, we're always trying to make sure that we challenge each other and we bring other and diverse perspectives and meanings and opinions. But still, whoever leads the company does have a big influence on the direction of the company and choices we make and decisions we make. And having someone else come in to challenge status quo, what we've done, always done, I think is helpful. And it was about time. So it was a combination, me wanting to do something different and also me wanting to have someone else come in was kind of the reason.
Yeah. But definitely we will miss you, Gail.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I will miss this company. I mean, I look at this company as my home, right? And so I will always miss it as well, which is why it's good to move and leave on good terms. I don't feel that anyone is upset with me leaving, because I think most people understand where it's coming from. They respect my choice. And
That's right. But in the beginning, when I received that email, I said, Gail, which Gail? And then I saw your picture. Oh, the horrible Gail is leaving. It's sad in the beginning, but afterwards we understand, because you are very motivated, you're very energetic to have new challenges.
Right.
Yeah, and this company is going really well now.
Yep.
Probably it's the time to take more.
It's a good time to move on. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it's just not standing still, to keep more challenges.
I think that is important in any aspect of life. Not standing still is important.
Getting out of our comfort zone.
For sure, for sure. And seize the opportunity when you see it, right? That happens in life in general. Some opportunities will present themselves just by chance, automatically. Others are can be more cultivated by yourself, right? Some of the choices, opportunities that I've had in my life is because of they just come in from the side, and I had no impact on them, but they just appeared. Yeah. Others, I've been part of bringing them up and creating the opportunities. So both things are equally important, I think, in life.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing. And my next question is related to your new work. How do you balance your family and work? Because now you're moving and your whole family will be with you, right? So they support you. It's a big decision.
Yeah, I mean, I know they support it. There's also uncertainty in that decision. So they do support me, and because they know that we will be doing this as a family, right? This is not just I want to do this and they will just tag along. If that was the case, I don't think it would have been as successful. So we're doing it as a team, right? But of course there's some uncertainty or anticipation, I would say, around just moving to a different country. And my son, of course, he's pretty young still, and so he's a little bit like, how's this going to work for him? New school, new friends, and all those things. So in that whole, we need to give him enough time and support in finding his feet. So back to your question, the balancing act for me, even though my new role will take my attention and my time, I'm also committed to spending enough time, especially in the beginning, with my son, right? Because he's going to need his whole family there as support, and we can't show up in a different country and then none of us are there for him. We need to set aside sufficient time and give him attention, as you always want to do with your children. But it's particularly critical, I think, as we move. So the first kind of year is going to be very important to make sure that we spend enough time together. So that's a commitment that I made to my family, is I'm not moving and I'm not going to be there. I'm definitely going to be there for my family, through the whole journey, but especially in that early phase. I think it's important. So for me, that comes with telling my new team as well that will be one of my priorities, right? So my new team at work, right? So I will be telling them and showing them that I'll put in the work at work, but I will also be very clear about my priorities with my family and make sure that I take enough time off, work sensible hours and all those things to make sure that I spend time with my family.
That's very important.
Yeah, that is very important. But that is one of the benefits from Emerson, right? Work balance.
Absolutely. And I've been lucky so far with my manager, and now I'm getting a new manager, and I'm pretty sure the way I know him, as long as I deliver what I'm supposed to deliver, then he gives me a lot of flexibility, and I'm sure that's going to be the case going forward as well.
Okay. Yeah. You have two other older
I do.
kids.
So the oldest one, she's already moved out. So she lives by herself as a student in some other city. And then my middle son, he's moving into the military. So he's going to spend a year with the army in the military. He's not going to move with us either. Now, both of them have said that they'd like to move with us. So maybe in a year's time or something, they will maybe join us. So that would be fantastic if that happens. So, but we'll see. That'll be a bonus if that happens.
Yeah.